So I think this is a brilliant tool. Now, it was invented, or at least brought to life much more, by President Eisenhower. And what we had was a four by four matrix, which every consultant loves, a 4x4 matrix. But it's very relevant here. So what we can do is we can plot our work. So our work can be either a bunch of tasks we'll do today, or necessarily it is, over a longer period of time. Usually is around the here and now. It's not too far ahead because of the urgency that we're looking at here. So whether something is urgent or whether something is not urgent, but ultimately along that continuum. And now urgent things are almost always driven by external things, clients, maybe by employees that feel something's urgent. It's not necessarily driven mostly from within. The other x-axis is what is important and not important. And this is what's important to us, again, to bring that vision to life. And again, it's a continuum. So you'll find in your Excel spreadsheet is that we have that in there, and we are going to now start to plot a lot of the things that are either for our maybe to list for today or for tomorrow, and actually plot things on this matrix. So why we want to plot is that things that are urgent and important. So these are probably things, like the planning we're talking about, like working on the strategy, or making sure that major goal is actioned, or that major client proposal is out on time. You just got to do it, right? And I think we're all used to that. We all know about that. But note, we're talking about the important things that are urgent. If something's not urgent but important, so these are often things like one-to-ones with your direct reports. These are probably things like having that catch up with that major client that's just bubbling along and not complaining, but they're important to keep in contact with. So they're scheduling that stuff, or it could even be your manager's team meeting, or your any of those things that necessarily we kind of start to push down the track, but they're important. If something is urgent but not important, and this is the stuff, this is the box where we can start to find the time. And this is the box I really want to emphasize. The stuff that's urgent, that's not important. So that's Esther's admin. That's and you're talking about automating it, absolutely, or delegating it. So you can put automation and delegation, I think, in that same space there. How do we get rid of that? And the last box is things that are not urgent and not important. Eliminate, delete, destroy, not do. Now, maybe some of that stuff needs to be automated, or maybe there is another way that it needs to be worked on. But ultimately, at least from your perspective as a business owner that's trying to bring a business to life, is not worrying about it at all. Someone else worries about it, and it shouldn't be happening. Now, probably one of the first things going in your mind is, well, hold on, what is important, what's not important, and how do I define what's important, what's not important, and also what's urgent and not urgent? Now, the thing is that is going to be different for every single one of us. But my challenge to every one of you is that there should be something in every single box. So if there's not, I want you to reconsider or reflect on your definition of urgent to not urgent and important to not important.